Hello everyone, it is Guys here, and welcome back to another Fallout video. Today's video, I thought we'd do something a little bit more different, and I thought I would talk about the glaring issue with Fallout 4 that Fallout 76 actually kinda sorta fixed. That really small fix that actually has a really huge impact on how we create characters in this game is the perk card system. And I'm going to be going over a couple of reasons why Fallout 76 does it better than Fallout 4, but doesn't do better than Fallout New Vegas and 3. But with that out of the way, let's just jump right in. Fallout at its core went from looking like this to this. And when Bethesda bought the franchise from Black Isle Studios, they decided to keep all the RPG elements, dumb them down quite a bit, I would say, but definitely made quite a bit of improvement. But for just a second, let's take a look at Fallout 4, which, keep in mind, is my absolute favorite game of all time. But let's compare this lovely screen to this one. Do you see the difference here? The difference is that in Fallout 4, you can have 10 points in every single special stat and be a stealth commando build while also being a tanky heavy gun at the same time, which has quite a bit of fun elements to it, but definitely dumbs down the planning you're gonna really need to make your build 100% complete, because you can just give yourself every weapon in the game, or make yourself get in every weapon in the game, just making you an absolute god. Let's take a very good look at Fallout 76. Now, Fallout 76 is considered the worst Fallout game, but you guys are really forgetting about Brotherhood of Steel. But Fallout 76 basically is just Fallout 4 with a new map, some new guns, and better yet, a better perk card system. Now, I'm just gonna show you a quick little clip of what Fallout 4 should have looked like when it came to the perk system, because I do not like the poster they got going on in actual Fallout 4. Now, clearly there is a very good difference between Fallout 4 and New Vegas, or Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. And this, I think, is where Fallout 76 really shines, because it adds quite a bit of planning into your build. Because even though each level you still get a perk, instead of being able to pick every single perk, because you can just pick all of them because all special 10 stats give you access to all 10 of them, now you have a limited number of special, up to 15 now, which is brand new for this series. And better yet, you are limited to the perks you can pick because of the cards' cost, which also equivalent to the total special stats. So if you have 15, you can only have up to 15 points of perks inside of the perception, which I don't know if that makes any sense or not. It makes pretty clear sense to me on why this is clearly better and is a very, very good direction for Fallout 5 to take if they decide to continue with this system, which I kind of hope they do, or they bring back the old one, better yet. Now, compared to the rest of the series, Fallout 4 is definitely one of the two black sheep in my opinion, because Fallout 76 is a much more darker black sheep, I guess, being online and all that. But at the root of Fallout, it's a RPG, and what Fallout 4 did was reverse the RPG elements from Fallout 4. It took it out, basically, dumbed everything down, and kind of ruined the character building experience, in my opinion, because I have builds I want to do for older games, but I feel like Fallout 4 would kind of just suck, because at the root I could just pretty much build anything I could possibly want without limited special stats, which is why I find Fallout 76 to have a much better system of perk building, character building, compared to Fallout 4. Now, why did I actually decide to make this video? It's because of this comment right here. Now, this comment I was going to reply with like at least 4 or 5 paragraphs explaining why Fallout 76 is a much better perk system than Fallout 4. And that's kind of what I like about this community, is that like you can have your own opinion and you can discuss about it, unlike our current US politics system. But that's a story for not another video, because I don't give a shit. But now I feel like the actual base of the system isn't too bad. You pick one perk like Sneak, and at a certain point in time in the game, you can level up that skill to be 40% more unlikely to be detected, then 60, then 80, then almost 100. But what Fallout 4 doesn't do is the level cap. Now I feel like the level cap is kind of important in these kinds of games. Fallout 76 doesn't have it, however, it doesn't really matter because nobody really wants to be anything else besides a stealth commando or a fucking bloodied tank build. But if there was a level cap of like level 30, even like level like 50, or even level 75, then I feel like the system would be much better because you now have to meticulously plan and pick and choose what perks you want instead of just having to just be like, oh, at level 800, oh, let me go ahead and finally pick up the last perk of fucking Nerd Rage or whatever. It's definitely a better, it's a good system. It just needs that level cap because otherwise that level cap kind of fucks with the whole thing. Really good example of why I feel like this system is good but actually needs a level cap is because of the great Fudge Muppet, who helped me and a lot of other YouTubers, kind of inspired me to make follow content, and also helped me build builds for my own characters or whatever. Sets his level cap at 50 for his builds because after that, then you can kind of pick what you want. Now, I feel like if the level cap was exactly 50, then the build would play exactly as he kind of intended to, for you to play him or whatever. But like after level 50, once you're done following his guide, you're pretty much able to just pick whatever you want. Now this isn't a it's not game breaking because the enemies level with you, but I feel like if Fallout 4 had a level cap, it would be a much better RPG than just a pick and choose abilities type of shoot 'em up type of game. But I think that kind of wraps up why I feel this way about Fallout 4's perk system. Again, I want to reiterate, Fallout 4 is my favorite game of all time, and if there's any game I would want to play over and over again and make it feel like it's a brand new game to me, it is Fallout 4. But with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. This took me so much time to put together, so if you guys would please leave a like, comment, or even subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you want to drop a follow on my Twitter too, I haven't posted anything really yet, but at some point I would like to start posting. But anyways, my name is Sky. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.